Um, yes. Sherlock premiered this afternoon, and I'm in America, whatever. Sherlock Series 3, Season 3, Episode 1 premiered today. It was called The Empty Hearse. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, and just before I get into this episode, there are spoilers. I'm going to be talking about everything that happened in this episode, so if you haven't seen this episode, don't watch this video, because you don't want this to be spoiled, trust me. And, oh my god. Sherlock as a whole, I haven't talked about Sherlock on this channel, so Sherlock, I love it. It's a fantastic show. It's one of my favorite shows on TV right now. I wouldn't have expected a modern update of Sherlock Holmes in TV show form with actors I hadn't heard of before the show to actually work, but it's an amazing show, and this episode, I was so excited to see it. I couldn't wait for 2 more weeks. I couldn't, so I used black magic and watched it like I was in the UK. Whatever, let's get into this episode now. Enough fucking around. This episode I thought was fantastic. And the way it starts out I thought was great, because when you start seeing this whole sequence and how it's playing out, you see, like, not inconsistencies, but it's like, I don't believe this is it. And once they had the reveal with Anderson, that was great, it was funny. Most of this episode it's really funny, as with the entire show, but this one especially, there are just some great lines in this episode that had me laughing out loud. This was the one part where I was watching, it kind of cut out for a second, so I'm not exactly sure what happened when Sherlock was getting beaten by that guy when he was trapped. I'm not sure what that was, so I'm sorry I can't really talk about that, but moving into it, you see him and Mycroft talking, and at this point, everybody has moved on with their lives. It's been 2 years since Sherlock died, so I liked seeing that. I liked seeing how John is pretty much engaged now, and how everybody, except for Anderson, who thinks he's alive, has moved on, thinking he's dead, and that's that. And this episode, I was really excited to see all the reactions from everyone, to see how they would react to him still being alive. And all of those were just perfect, in my opinion. I'll go to John's last, because that's the one that really leads into the episode more, but just all of them, and when he went to Lestrade, that was great, having him walk around in, like, wherever he was. I couldn't really tell where he was. And the Molly one was good, and with Mrs. Hudson, that one I really liked, because he's walking and you see his shadow in the door, and then the music comes on and she starts screaming. It was perfect as a moment. And then when he finally gets to John, that whole sequence where they just keep going through and Sherlock says something to piss him off, and John just like tackles him or headbutts him or whatever he does, and they keep getting into progressively shittier restaurants. That was it was so funny. It was such a well done scene, and John's reaction to it was fantastic. Martin Freeman is such a good actor. He expresses his emotions so well, especially with his face, and Benedict Cumberbatch is just fantastic as Sherlock yet again. All the lines he has in the episode, he's just such a dick to everyone, even though he's just gotten back. The overarching plot for the episode was fine. You know, there's a terrorist attack that Sherlock has to stop, but that one, there was never really a huge amount of intensity to it. Most of this episode was pretty much just like Sherlock's back, and here's how everybody is reacting to the situation. I still had a lot of fun with the episode. The whole chase scene where he's driving that motorcycle to try and save John, that had some intensity to it. It just kind of reminded me why I love the show so much, because the editing in that sequence was really well done. The entire show has great editing, like when Sherlock has those texts above him when he's thinking, even Sherlock vision, that's what I call it, when he kind of goes into that mode where he places himself in situations to figure out what's going on. It's so cool, and it's stylistic. It makes the show feel unique. And this episode kind of played into the fandom a lot, with all the theories and them going back and forth with the theories and then kind of just saying no to them. Especially the one with Moriarty and Sherlock kissing. That was pure fan service for the crazy people, I guess. It was a funny scene, though. It's kind of odd. I thought they would have revealed to us by the end of this episode how Sherlock actually did it, but I guess they're not gonna do that yet. I don't even know if, I hope we'll see it eventually, maybe by the end of the season, because what he told Anderson, that's definitely not it. That's probably Anderson just hallucinating. That's how I saw it, at least. Pretty much every scene in this episode I loved, like when Mycroft and Sherlock are playing that game of deduction, that was great. The scene with Sherlock's parents was great. Seeing Molly and Sherlock go on actual crime-solving adventures together was awesome. Just this entire episode was a great reintroduction to Sherlock, which is something I guess some people needed because it's been 2 years since the last new episodes aired. But I love this episode. I can't wait to see the next episode, which I think is on Sunday. Yes. So I'm going to be watching that. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? How do you feel that Sherlock's back? I'm sure most of you are excited. Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button down there. Because if you don't, I'm gonna jump off of a roof and I'm not gonna fake my death. I'll just die.